Shout out to everybody in Battle Rap. Shout out to everybody in Battle Rap. I want to talk to y'all real quick. First of all, before I get into this REMY Ma situation, I want to say this to y'all. Man, I went to go see that Top Gun, bruh. I didn't think it was going to be good, but it was kind of just like, I was having so many streaming issues, and I'm just like, man, I'm not blowing my Saturday. So I got, on my motorcycle, ran around, you know what I mean? And then I decided to go and see Top Gun. That movie was good, man. That was a really good movie. Anybody that's Top Gun fans, go see it. They paid homage to Val Kilmer. And a lot of people know what happened with him. A lot of people don't. Like, he had like a bout with like throat cancer because I guess he used to smoke all the time. So he's lost his voice, so he can't really talk. But they ended up doing something in the movie to kind of help him out with that. But as a whole, I think the story was actually good. And then the ending and the mission that they had was actually fire. So I was just like, I was taken back because you don't normally get good movies like that. You know what I mean? So shout out to Tom Cruise. Shout out to the people that put that together, that whole production. It was good. Some people kind of need acting. You know what I mean? I was in it. You know what I mean? I'm going to be real. Some people needed acting classes that was in it. But for the most part, Tom Cruise, his name, he carried the whole movie. And then I think the person opposite of him was the Jennifer Connelly. She was in it. You know what I'm saying? She kind of bad. She is. You know what I mean? But she was in it. And she did a really good job. As a whole, it was a good movie. I suggest y'all go see it. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Now, Chrome 23, Remy Ma, I gotta talk to you. I'm gonna keep it real with you. You know what I mean? I rock with you. You know what I mean? I don't rock with Terror Squad like that. You know what I mean? I don't know them like that. I rock with battle rap. I know you from battling. I know you from battling Lady Luck. Obviously, we heard your songs and stuff before, but I'm not like a big, Terror Squad fan. Fan of battle rap. So I'm probably coming to you from like a different perspective than a lot of people because I know a lot of people just want something from you. They want you to take care of them. And you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to just tell you what it is. You cannot have streams like this. You can't, and I think you are kind of getting it, right? So the second event you had it was an audio issue. And you got on stage, you went off about the audio issue, and you let them know basically how you felt. You ended up firing the crew. The next day, you had the Chrome 23 event. And, like, we're watching it, and it's just like, first of all, it took, like, long before the event even started. I don't know what's going on, like, in battle rap, and this is not just an isolated issue with her. It's just people in general. Like, Caffeine... even like they'll say, oh, we're starting at a certain time. And then we sitting around waiting for 30 minutes. And then we see a countdown and then we're waiting again. And you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like, I think people think, we could just waste Saturdays and it's fine. A lot of us got stuff to do. We don't want to be like just sitting around waiting all day. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like an issue. And then the whole Chrome 23, it took a while before they got started. And a lot of times comes down to battlers not showing up on time. The crew that's supposed to be doing a pay-per-view, some of them may not have showed up. Maybe the venue is giving them a problem letting everybody in. Maybe the venue is empty, and they kind of don't want to start until people start coming in. It's a lot of different reasons as to why it happens, so I'm not going to act ignorant to it like, things are just going to start how it's supposed to, and there's nothing that can happen that could, mess that up, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like, we can't be sitting around forever waiting for an event. And I get it, Remy, like, you lit right now. A lot of people, they want to show you the utmost respect, and get on your good side. And you want to do a lot of things, visually for the people watching. And I know a lot of that takes time, and you used to people probably waiting on you. But like in battle rap, we don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, Remy. You fine. I just can't. I gotta say that. Look pretty good. You know what I'm saying? But aside from all that, we cannot be, waiting around like forever for these events. You know what I'm saying? It drives me crazy, and I know it's driving the viewers crazy. I've seen a lot of people's criticism about that on Twitter, and then the event kind of starts and we're getting no stream, or we're getting a situation where it's buffering and there's still audio issues, and it's kind of like, what are we doing at this point? Because this is the third event, technically. You know what I mean? Like, you had the problem with Hot 97 to where, it's Hot 97, I guess, streaming it, right? So their own, like, platform doing whatever they were doing. You seen the negative criticism from it. You moved on, you did something different. That didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? And then now you moving on, you did something different with this, and this didn't work out. I feel like Avocado needs to be the industry standard in battle rap, period. I don't care what people think or what they say, he does. And sometimes we feel like, oh, we want to keep everything in-house, like black this and black that. Like, I'm not saying that's what she's thinking, but I know that's what a lot of it is with people, and sometimes you just got to go with the people that may have the better product at the time, and then if that's what you want to do, like, go look for that, and see, like, and test people out, like, go look for it and see what they're going to do. But in the meantime, like, you need to get somebody that really knows what they're doing. It's not just the servers or like the online experience. It's shooting the battles, right? And making it look how battles should look. You guys are already at a disadvantage. I would say from a male perspective, everything's all pink and all, like, you know what I'm saying? We don't really want to be watching all this, and you want to have somebody like shoot it right to make it, presentable to where it's in the battle rap fashion that we're accustomed to. And I get it. Everybody wants their own way of doing things, but sometimes certain things need to be a certain way. And I see Remy Ma, she sees a lot of the criticism. There's a lot. I'm not sure if she was trending yesterday, but there's a lot of people talking about Chrome 23's issues. And I seen on her Twitter, if you go to like her response where, like people on Twitter, like when they're responding to people, battle rap something, a battle epidemics or something. One of them, they messaged her and was like talking about the stream or whatever. And she was like, oh, they were like, oh, go and get Avocado. And she was just like, I'm already on it, So obviously she's hearing everybody and she's trying to work towards making this a better experience. And I think within a month and a half, she's going to have another event. And this is an event, I think she wanted to probably potentially put like Shayna Ashley and Miss Miami on there. I wouldn't be opposed to seeing that, and some people, they kind of are not really hip to Miss Miami yet. They know about the whole stamp situation and that whole thing, you know what I mean? But her as a battler, I would say watch her versus Shotgun Suge, and that's the best kind of material I've seen from her. And she was really good, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't mind seeing her versus Shayna Ashley. I know that would be a fight. Shayna Ashley's actually real fire. So if she can get that locked in, I wouldn't be mad at it, But the whole event, I think personally, on a scale from 1 to 10, I would give it a 1, because it in and out, like, it's one thing like paying for a pay-per-view and having a few issues, but when you pay for a pay-per-view and then you have to go into a space to listen to the audio because you're having problems like with your pay-per-view, and it's a lot of people having problems with it. It's kind of crazy, you know what I mean? And then we can't necessarily even listen to the audio in the space because everybody's having an issue, So it got to a point where I'm just like, forget this. I went and I seen Top Gun, and I enjoyed myself that way, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody. Remy Ma, like, this is not isolated with you. Queen of the Ring, they have issues. URL, a lot of people have issues, and this is not meaning that you can't do it right the next time. It's trial and error. I mean, you got venues you're trying to book, you're dealing with different people's personalities, people wanting this and that and special treatment, and then you're trying to get people in, and it's probably all kind of stuff you're dealing with. You're dealing with the lighting, it's a lot, so I can't just throw you under the bus all like that, but I will say try your best to get Avocado. I don't know what he charges. Maybe don't pay a battler so much. I don't know. But the production quality is the biggest thing, especially when you going on like all these different, like, you on Wendy Williams, or you on like TMZ, you on like, you know what I'm saying? They gonna be watching to see what is Remy Ma putting together that's fire, you know, and you don't want to get mad, so you're gonna have to shoot somebody again. I'm sorry, because people putting blogs out. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, Remy Ma, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody. As far as Chrome 23, am I buying a pay-per-view again? Me personally, I would have to see 2 or 3 more probably 3 more pay-per-views before I buy it again. I'm going to watch it. You know, I'm probably bootlegging. Sorry. You know, but as far as like buying a pay-per-view, it's already high. Like, I don't know if y'all been paying attention. Like, this ain't no $20 pay-per-view, no $30. It's high. You know what I'm saying? So you got gas prices is crazy. Bruh, I got on my motorcycle like yesterday. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's like about $5 a gallon in Nashville. You know, so gas prices is crazy. You got, I mean, my car ain't really got to worry too much. But gas prices is crazy. You got food costs is getting crazy. Everything is like going up. You know what I mean? And it's like, the administration's not trying to do nothing about it. They telling them not to drill for oil. You know what I'm saying? In the Gulf of Mexico and like Alaska and stuff like that. They don't want to like mitigate. Though, you know, a lot of people like, oh, well, the president don't have nothing to do with gas prices. He kind of does, like, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, to where he can like make them drill and like kind of, you know, help the price that way. You know what I'm saying? To where he's like selling, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he could do that. But it's just prices are crazy. And if we're going to be paying a lot of money for food and everything else and entertainment, we need to get what we paying for, you know, and Netflix and Hulu. Like, if they were to do something like this, everybody would be all over them. You know what I mean? Or if Smack and all the, we'd be going crazy, you know, but we do understand, like, you are a newcomer to the situation, you know what I mean? And you are trying to put people in a position to make something more of themselves than what they have been getting from these leagues, because a lot of leagues just shelf a lot of people, you know what I mean? So I think it's dope you're trying to help them, but at the end of the day, you got to do better, you know what I'm saying? So call me, Remy. Call your boy. Sorry, Papoose. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, do what you got to do. Hit Avocado up. I think he's a reasonable person. I had to deal with Avocado for, like, different things, like, on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And, like, he's a reasonable person. Like, he answers phone, you know what I'm saying? Like, he'll help you out if he can, you know, but it's something like that, I'm sure he'd be willing to help you. You know what I mean? Remy Ma, she's a big name out here, you know, and I'm sure he can add his spin to what she's got going on. But shout out to her, shout out to everybody. I'm out. Come and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. I heard that Bill Collector and Rosenberg Raw is about to battle. Y'all know what I heard about them? Shout out to them. Rosenberg Raw only has like 5 million views, like, collectively out of his whole career. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, bloggers are killing it. Y'all don't be thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bloggers are killing it, because you got to think, like, this channel's got like 21 million, almost 22 million. My other channel had like 10.9 million, 9 point something million. It was a lot, you know. And then, like, Bill Collector, he's got like views throughout his career. These people don't have that many views. I didn't know that. You know, I'm thinking they're like kind of on the level of everybody else, but they're not. You know what I mean? So that's kind of interesting. But I will be watching to see what comes about with that. You know what I'm saying? They both got me blocked. That's why I said it. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Being a little petty. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But shout out to them. You know what I mean? Y'all do what y'all do. But I'm out. Come and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Remy Ma, we love you. Where you look and everything. You know, just do what you got to do. You know what I mean? Don't sweat the small stuff. At the end of the day, the entire Battle Rap community, they are all still rooting for you. You know what I mean? But I'm out. Come and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace.